and subscribers. Naranda Brown here, your host, and we have some interesting news for you today. Theodore Whitmore, the Reggae Boys national coach, he has been relieved of his duties. Now, for the past few weeks, there have been a number of rumors coming out of various camps and various channels indicating that Theodore Whitmore had lost his job. However, it's only today being confirmed that he is in fact out of a job. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please feel free to share your views and your opinions. Like, share, subscribe to the channel as per usual. Now, how are we processing this information? Now, I think personally Theodore Whitmore should have been relieved of his duties the moment we were kicked out of the Gold Cup. But again, that's my opinion. I shared it on a number of occasions, and folks thought the opinion was ludicrous because Whitmore had done a good job, quote unquote, a good job. But I have to say farewell, and I'm happy why they took so long. Definitely, Walker, definitely. I was asking the same thing. Why did they take so long if the decision was going to be arrived at? They had a meeting two or so weeks ago on Theodore Whitmore and the way forward for the team. And based on what happened in that meeting, they had arrived at a decision. However, it was not until late last week that pressure started mounting on the federation to come up with a decision or to make the decision public, because they hadn't indicated what the way forward was as it relates to Theodore Whitmore and his post as Reggae Boys coach. Now, I know a lot of the players, they will be disheartened by this decision because based on information reaching me, they're very close to Theodore Whitmore. However, I just don't think Theodore Whitmore was the person to take the team forward. I think he was out of his depth, similar to what we saw at Manchester United. And for all the Manchester United supporters or fans who are subscribers of Halftime TV, you may share similar sentiments. Same thing with Arsenal, you may share similar sentiments. But I think Theodore Whitmore had done way more than he could have possibly done with this Reggae Boys team, and it's just now to put it over to someone who has a little bit more capacity, a little bit more know-how, a little bit more nuance when it comes down to coaching the national team or even taking the team to the World Cup. All right, the World Cup is next year, December. We will be having a winter World Cup this time around, primarily because Qatar in the summer, not very nice. So for those who know a little bit about geography and what it's like over there in Qatar during the summer months, you will have an idea of what I'm talking about. But Theodore Whitmore, our next game in the World Cup qualifiers will be mid-January, give or take. So we're talking maybe 3 or 4 or 5 more weeks roughly. Is this enough time to prepare the upcoming manager? We have roughly 6 games. 6 games left. 3, 6 is 18 points to be won. Can the manager who is going to be taking the post now cop all the points that are there for grabs? We're here, we're waiting, we're hoping all turns out well, and as fans and as supporters of the Reggae Boys team, we're very, very optimistic more than anything else that whoever comes in does a better job than Theodore Whitmore. And some may say his stint was a successful one for the most part. He made a whole lot of history. The records book will definitely remember Theodore Whitmore, but he could only do so much, right? And it's not his fault. It's not his fault. He has received a whole lot of stick, a whole lot of bashing from different persons. Personally, I was displeased with some of the. I hope it's some kind of knowledge. Yep, true. We definitely need someone with a little bit of know-how to take the team forward, because we have a lot of experienced players. We have a lot of players who qualify to play for the Reggae Boys, who they possess the quality to take us to the World Cup. But again, are we looking in the right places? And the coach that comes in, I hope this coach has a little bit more authority as well, because oftentimes with Theodore Whitmore, I felt as if he wasn't the man in charge for most of it. And it's sad because you have to take the blunt force of the criticism when things don't go right. However, on the flip side, you aren't the one making the big decisions and the decisions that need to be made. So I feel a bit sad for Theodore Whitmore in that regard, but as it relates to his footballing ideas or lack of it thereof, I can't say I feel sorry for him, because having been in control of the team for however long, we didn't see the team moving forward. We didn't see any form of development in the football itself as a product. We didn't see any improvement in that regard. And when we see our players, the likes of Andre Blake, MLS goalkeeper of the year on multiple occasions, we see Leon Bailey, we see Bobby Reed, all these guys being so prolific and looking so exceptional with their clubs, yet when they're with the national team, it's almost as if they're only now learning how to play football. The last two games that the Reggae Boys played, had it not been for individual moments of brilliance, we wouldn't have gotten anything out of those games. And I think it was the last nail in the coffin, really. Mikel Antonio, he spared our blushes with that solo effort in the last game. And when we're looking back now, we have to say, where was the coaching, if there was any whatsoever? Haven't done a video in a while, and I'll definitely be doing a full video with the pros and cons of this decision to get rid of Theodore Whitmore, a little bit more in depth. I'll be putting the pointers on the screen so you guys can follow along. But in the meantime, please share your views in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this decision. Was it the right time? And if it was the right decision, do you think the timing is ideal midway the campaign, or even so, it's more than midway the campaign, little over midway the campaign? Was it, or is it the right decision from the Jamaican Football Federation? And should there have been a little bit more done? Probably someone at the Jamaica Football Federation or someone closer to the head should have lost their post as well. I don't know. A lot of questions to be asked, but a lot of questions to be answered as well. I'm curious to hear what you, the viewers and the subscribers, have to say in this regard. But for now, Theodore Whitmore is through the gate. We're waiting to see who the new manager will be. They're saying Paul Hall. Who knows? We haven't confirmed as yet, but he was the assistant coach under Theodore Whitmore. So let's see how that one pans out. Thanks for tuning into this another episode. We're outside, -4 degrees, doing a video so you, the viewers, can be updated on what's happening in the world of football. Miranda Brown here is saying like, share, subscribe. Until next time, and as always, we appreciate the love and the support. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Walk good, Tapper. Walk good.